Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a makeup video. I got a mystery set from Made by Mitchell. I actually got quite a few mystery sets in the summer sale, but I'm gonna do a video for each one, that way it wouldn't be a really long one. But the first one that I got was a MBM World set, and you got a little vanity with like a comic case and then some other free stuff, so which was a mystery. So we're going to open them and we're going to say and we're going to have some fun and play with it all. So I've already opened to make it easier, but this is what it looks like. Oh, that's really cool. It feels very sturdy. It's a good size. It's a good size for brushes, I think, to keep all your brushes together. But there's actually something inside. I got this on the live. Oh, there's two things. Oh, cool. I got comic case lights and comic case cosmic lights. So this is cool. These are cream highlighters. I've never used cream highlighters. No, I have used cream highlighters before. I've never used these ones before. So this are two things that we got. I'm gonna open everything and then I'm gonna see what we have and then I'll open everything whenever we know what we're working with. So yeah, and then we have this little set here. So this is gonna be cool. And the packaging is the green chartreuse, and then you have MBM in loads of hearts, multicolored hearts. So, right. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh. Oh, I got a brush. MF46 makeup brush. Perfect match for cream formulas to assist with easy application. Ah, so this is to go with the Comet cases, I'm guessing. I should have brought in a... There we go. A knife or something to open this with. But I did not. Because I'm an idiot. There we go. Alright. Ooh. Okay. So, this is the brush, which is in the chartreuse color. And then this is the brush, so it's an angled brush for you to perfectly place things down. Everything smells really nice. It smells like apples. It smells like apples. Like a green apple to be specific. It smells really nice. Okay, so that was the first thing. And we have two other things. Okay, so this is, ooh, Blushed Balm Bronzed. So I don't know if I will be able to pull this off, but this is shady business. I don't think I'll be able to pull this off as a bronzer, but I think I will be able to pull it off as an eyeshadow for sure. Bronzers and contours are still a bit funny for someone that's my skin tone. I'm very pale and I'm very cool toned. And I also have a lot of pink, so you can see a lot of like pink around me and stuff. I think my color season, I am a summer, I know that for a fact. But I don't know if I am a true summer or a soft summer. I'm leaning more so towards soft summer because I have like darker, I have dark blonde hair. So I'm not a light summer. Light summers have light blonde. I don't have light blonde hair. And I have quite soft features, and mauves and things like that and roses suit me very well, and mauves and roses fit in the soft summer palette. But yeah, so contours and bronzers can be, they just look like dirt on me most of the time because I'm not grey enough. This is in the shade Shady Business. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is definitely too dark. But this would be really nice as a... Oh, that smells really good. This would be really good as a something for the eyes. I'm going to play with that in a second. And then the first thing is next thing I have is a blush, which is in liquid blusher. This is in the shade Can't Cope with Coral. Ooh, this is really cool. Again, I don't think this is a shade that I might be able to pull off because it is coral. But that is the risk you take when you buy these mysteries. Sometimes you may not get colors that you like or colors that will fit your skin tone. But I will still try and make it work. Because at the end of the day, it is makeup and you can essentially wear whatever colors you like, you know? As long as you feel confident in them, it doesn't matter. This one's taken a little while to open, actually. There we go. Okay. I do like the blushes. They're very, very nice. Ooh. So that is the color. It's a lot more orange on camera. It's a little bit more peach on camera. There's a little bit of pink on camera. But in real life, sorry, but on camera it's very, very orange. Okay. So we're going to play with stuffs. I'm going to open, so that's everything. So we're going to open the comic cases, going to have a wee look, and then we're going to just have fun with it, you know? We're just going to have some fun. So this is the comic case lights. So these are the names at the back here. Copper Cool, Penny from Heaven, Champagne Spray, Ice Baby, Fairy Kitten. Ooh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun with Fairy Kitten. So we have Copper Cool, Penny from Heaven, Champagne Spray, Ice Baby, Fairy Kitten, Candy Trip, Pink Lynx, and Wanda. Ooh, these will be very, very pretty for lips as well. Why am I smelling everything today? They smell really, really good. This would also be really, really nice as a for the eyes as well, on top of the bronzer. That'd be really cool. And this is the this is the Comic Case Cosmic. So this one's a lot. Ooh, so this one's a lot more like fun and holographic. There's a little bit there. So we have Clear as Day, Space XO, No More Tears, IRL, Gloaming, Warm Soul, Chance of Peach, and Donuts. Ooh. Okay, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Okay. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Okay. So, I'm gonna take my glasses off and then I'm going to put this on. That way my hair goes back a bit. My hair's been growing out since I cut it in January and my fringe is always like grows faster than the rest of my hair, so I have to like constantly cut my fringe. It's annoying. Okay. So I'm going to use the Blush Balm on my eyes. I think it'd be really, really cool. I'm going to use this without a primer because I want to see how it looks. It's probably going to crease on me because it is a cream and it's not actually built for the eyes. It's built as a bronzer, but because I'm so pale, it's better off this way. But my eyes are very, very pink today. You can see the pink in them, which is a bit shit. In real life, they're a bit more purple. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay. It smells really, really good though. Okay, I'm gonna But yeah, this is definitely not gonna be good for my um my face, but I think it'll be really, really pretty for my eyes. I am just gonna take a brush and blend the fuck out of it. Be interesting to see how this blends though. This blends beautifully. Yeah, I'm using this as an eye product, not a bronzer. For sure. Yep. This is lovely. This blends very, very well. Just gonna use it directly. And we'll see how it looks. It's very creamy. It's a lot warmer in the camera than it is in real life. It is warm, yes, but in real life it's not as warm. This is lovely, just a lovely brown wash of color, and as you can see, it blended really, really well. I like this product. Obviously not as a bronzer, but still, it's very, very pretty. And it doesn't feel sticky. It feels tacky enough where you, like, if you put a powder on top it will cling, but not tacky as in like a primer, like an eye primer tacky. Does that make sense? And I think what will be really interesting to use something from the curve case here, I think it'll be cool to use, this is the just regular Comet case. I called it the curve case, sorry, this is the Comet case in Copper Cool. I think this might be really interesting to use. So I'm just going to take the brush again, and I'm going to take it from the corner here and like put it on top. I think it'll be very interesting. Oh, it's very pretty. I'm leaving the other eye free so I can possibly do something different, by the way. Ooh, this adds a nice metallic hue. It's very, very pretty. It's very subtle though. Very subtle. But this is what it looks like. I'm actually going to apply. Yeah, applying it with your finger does make it a lot more intense. That's stunning. And I'm going to take a little bit of Penny from Heaven. So this one right here. For like the inner part. I'm going to use my finger again. These feel very, very smooth. These feel lovely. Like in the inner part. Ooh. See that sheen? It's very pretty. But these are very subtle. So if you like very, very, very metallic, these mightn't, you'll have to build these up a wee bit, but these are very pretty. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to use a bit of this one here, Ice Ice Baby. I'm going to use my baby finger, my pinky finger for this one. And this is like a yellowy champagne color. You can really see that. That's very, very pretty. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to put a little bit under my eyes, too. to really highlight. It's very, very pretty. And then I think I'm going to use a little bit of Candy Trip. This one right here. On my cheeks. With I might put a little bit of pink links in there too. And I'm going to use the brush. Where did the brush go? Here it is. This is the MF46 brush. So I'm just going to see how this goes. I'm going to apply the lighter one first. That way I have an idea of what I'm doing. Actually, no, I'll apply the little bit of the dark one first. So I'm going to put pink links on. Use this brush. The only thing I have a problem with this at the moment is that it can probably get dirty quite quickly, I think. So you're gonna have to be quite careful that way you don't mix things that you don't really want to. That's the only thing I can think of. So we're gonna apply a little bit and blend it downward. Oh, this blends so lovely. It actually matches the natural redness in my skin a bit. It's just a little bit darker. It blends in beautifully. That really does. And then I'll just take the rest that's on the brush and just put some on the apples of my cheeks. Also, if you've noticed, the cats aren't bothering me. Well, Theo's just come in, but Theodora doesn't really care too much about whenever I'm videoing. You can really see the glitter. So these comic cases do have glitter in them. So if you don't like shiny, dewy, as you can see. So this is this side, and then this is this side. You can really see. These would look lovely in the summertime. These would make lovely summertime products. And then I'm going to take a bit of the Candy Trip and put it on top and higher on the cheekbone. I'm going to take the same brush. This one is taking a little bit longer to transfer onto the brush. There we go. And then we're just gonna put it on top. And I'm gonna try some on my nose. Yeah, it smells really good. It smells buttery. Like a nice, kind of like shea butter. This one does not have as much color on my skin. It's a little bit more of a sheen, but still very pretty. And then I'm going to take some of this one here called Fairy Kitten. This one's going to be very, very nice as a highlight, I think. And again, the same brush. I really like this brush though. It's small enough to really control where you're putting the product. So I really like this product. I really like this brush. So we're just gonna... Okay, so this is very intense. This is a very lovely one on the skin. You have a white sheen with pink and mainly pink, magenta pink, and purple glitter shimmers. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa. With these products though, they do layer quite well too, actually. Do feel a little bit tacky, so you may have to set these very, very lightly. They're very, very pretty. Let's see how well these sit on the skin. But yeah, you would definitely have to have good skin prep for these. That way they sit very nicely. I love this as a shadow. I really like this blush from Shady Business as an eye product. Just all over the eye. It's very, very, very pretty. I like it a lot, and it makes my grey eyes look a lot more blue. Okay, I'm going to try the other comic case, the Cosmic comic case. So this one is a lot more bright, a lot more interesting. So this one's gonna be cool. I'm really attracted to these two here. Warm Soul and No More Tears. So I'm going to try No More Soul on the eye. I really want to see what this looks like on the eye. So I'm going to apply this with my finger. That's what it looks like. It's a lovely orange copper. This is very sheer. This adds a nice wash of like warmth on the eye. It's a lot more subtle. Disperses evenly. The glitters are pretty even. I'm not experiencing, whenever you have like cream products, you know how sometimes the where you put the glitter, it's there, and then the other bits of glitter kind of disperse unevenly. I'm not experiencing it with this, so it's very even. It's very subtle though, so this on its own is just more of a wash if you're like rushing to get out and you just want some sort of warmth on your eye. Very, very pretty. And then I think it'll be really interesting to try the No More Tears one, the green, the mint green with blue shimmer. That is pretty. Oh, I like this a lot. I like this one. This one has a highlight. Oh, that's so pretty. I like this one a lot, actually. Got an itchy nose. I'm gonna try one of the purple ones. I'm gonna try Space XO. This one's gonna be fun. I wonder what this would look like as a blush. Again, I'm just gonna use this brush again. Screw it. So we'll see what this looks like as a blush. Because it is cream, so it could be really easily blended out. Plus, it'll be interesting to see how easy it is to blend out on a skin tone like as pale as mine. My nose is very itchy all of a sudden. Ooh, okay. I want to see how easy it is to blend. Pretty easy, actually. This is quite nice. This is quite like a nice stain. Oh wow, that's actually very pretty. So it's down here. It's just a bit, needs a bit more blending. But since I've lost a bit of weight, you can really see like the hollows of my cheekbones. Also, I can feel my cheekbones more now as well. That's very, very pretty. Blended out on me. I like it a lot. Okay, wonder what clear as day would look like on the lips. Now that would be interesting. gonna apply this. Ooh. A nice purple, sort of red. This is very red toned, purple glitter with pink. On its own, it's lovely. That's very, very pretty. Very subtle. These would be great for, again, something very quick and easy, and they blend very, very well. I like these. I do. The only product I'm a bit apprehensive of trying is the liquid blusher in Can't Cope with Coral, because it is a coral. So I just don't know how well it would look on me, but I will swatch it for you. That's what it looks like. See, it's very, very, very bright. See? Very, very bright. Again, I would probably use this one more so as a eye product. But yeah, or hell, even a lip product. This might work. But even still, I'm very, very pale, as you can see. So this is the only product that I don't think I would use. Again, I could use this as an eye product, because warm tones do look nice with my gray eyes. They make my gray eyes pull more blue than gray. So yeah, but this is the only one. But so far, I really like it. My favorite product, actually, is this, which is the one I thought I would like the least. The Blush Balm. The Shady Business Blush Balm. I like it. It's very, very good. It's a good product for the eyes, in my personal opinion. Not as a bronzer, though. Not for my skin tone, but see, it blends out so well. See? Very nice product. I do like it a lot. Very, very pretty. I'm happy with what I got. Yeah, the only thing that I wouldn't use, I don't see myself using, is this, which is really not that big of a deal. Again, it's a risk when you do buy a mystery item, especially a mystery makeup item. There is a risk that it might not work for you, or it might not be a color that you like, even if it is a complementary color for your skin tone. It may not be a product that you like. So yeah, so 1 out of 4, really not that bad. Well, technically 5, but this is a very good blush brush. It's a very good shape. It is small enough to place where you want it to be and have a lot of control, and the angle's very nice, and it's easy to like pack and like really get in. So this is very nice. I like this blush brush. I like the way these smell too. They smell like, the packaging smell like apples. These smell like baby powder-ish and shea butter. They smell really, really nice. They smell really, really nice. I do think these would look lovely. These would be lovely for the summertime. Just a nice dewy finish. Although I'm not sure how that would look, how they would wear in the summertime, judging with how sweaty and how warm everything is. So these also be lovely in the wintertime too, but I always associate more dewy, shimmery, well, no, more so dewy, because shimmery can be winter as well. More dewy looks with the summertime. I just think they fit summer a bit better, if that makes sense. It just gives it, and because of the glowiness of it all, it just makes it look like you've been out in the sun for a bit. And you know, when you get that kind of glow, and you get that kind of not really sweaty look, but just like the shiny glow on your skin for being out in the sun. So that's why I like it a lot. But yeah, this feels really, really nice. You do feel it on your skin the more you layer the product on top, because I did layer 3 different colors on top, especially more so here. You can really feel it. So if you don't like the feeling of it on your face, you may not like the Comet Kisses. But I just wanted to see what they all like. I wanted to try as many as I could in this video, so just be aware. So it's mainly here. I don't find it bothersome. It kind of feels quite hydrating actually. But if you don't like that feeling, if you don't like that heaviness, I don't feel it whenever I'm talking. I just feel it whenever I'm touching it with my fingers, if that makes sense. And I don't feel it on my lips either. So if you don't like heaviness, no, don't get it. If you like dewy, creamy products that you can use very, very quickly on the go and make a very pretty subtle look, you'll really like the Comet Kisses. I like them a lot, especially on this eye. The copper one, the Copper Cool, absolutely, I do like that one a lot. Very, very pretty. Very pretty. And then from the Cosmic one, from what I've tried, I do like this one, this minty green. Really, really, really pretty, especially on top if you were to put a minty green highlighter on top of it just to set it. So yeah, that is the video. Thank you for watching, thank you for following, and I will see you in my next one, which will also be, excuse me, I Made by Mitchell. Bye everybody.